Hello everyone, welcome to Scrapping on Thursday. Wow, what a busy morning we have got. I'm using the Petal of Beauty today, and I think if I remember, this is on the, I think this one's going out. But anyhow, we're going to start from scratch today because I've been asked quite a lot, can you show us how to actually cut up and what to do? So I've gone with a black and white theme to make it very simple for everyone to follow along, which I think will be really lovely. So you will need a black, either 12 by 12 or A4, and you'll need a 12 by 12 white. What do they call this one? Oh, this is my old one. Okay. This, they're saying, is very vanilla. Oh my God, was my eyes that bad this morning that I couldn't see that that was very vanilla? Okay, let's see if I've got a white sitting somewhere else. Let me have a little looky. I should have a white somewhere. It doesn't look very vanilla, but it says on it very vanilla. Okay, let me just go and grab a white one. Sorry guys, back in 1 minute. Not even 1 minute. Okay, white. Oh, there you go. Well, I suppose when you look at it with the white, it is vanilla. But when they're separate and in, oh yeah, it does. It looks like vanilla. Okay, so let's come to the whisper white. So you'll want a whisper white for your back piece. And you might want one to do some cutting up with as well. Or you can use an A4. Whichever way you want to go is good. Okay, so let's come down to my workbench because we're going to do some cutting up to start off with, and I'm going to show you how to put your new blade in because my blade, for some reason, excuse my hand, I'm just going to bring this up a little bit. Hopefully you can see this. Hopefully you can see where I'm going to be working. Yep, okay. So we need our paper trimmer and we need to pull this right down to the bottom. This is the blade and we've got our new blades here. For some reason this blade is very blunt. I've been doing a lot, and there's a little bit in here that just you can click out. That's going in the bin. That's a really blunt one. And then we're going to get a new one, and they come in a pack of 4 like this. Okay, so just grab one out, but before I do put it in, oh, just be careful because that is very sharp, that little blade. Oh, I think I've got my camera around the wrong way a bit. Let me just fix it a bit. Okay, so this little blade here, I don't know if you can see it. This little bit here, this point, is very, very sharp. Now, what I want to just explain to you about your blades is you've got a line here, a little arrow that's got lines either side, and then it's got a line here. This indicates where the point of your, hi Robin, paper cutter is, like where the blade is, okay? Indicates the point of the cut. So just be careful. It cuts both ways, okay? So then you can just pop that back into your paper trimmer. But before we do, I like to get one of these glasses thing and give this a really good clean up here. You'll see a lot of dust come out from here, which helps block your blade. It helps make it blunt. So we're just going to give this a bit of a clean before we start. Whoop, and there goes the, it doesn't matter, there goes my, and we're just going to clean down here as well. Okay, so looking after your equipment is also very important, giving everything a good clean, especially when you're coming around to putting new blades in and things like that. Okay, so stylish one. Just make sure you give it a bit of a clean. It's good to clean everything, okay? Because you take away all that little paper lint that's been sitting on this. Helps make your blades slide better, everything else. Okay, so enough talk about our blades, but I just love to share what I share. Now this piece here is just, in here I've just put a piece of tear tape, and I've put a little piece of white paper over the top of the tear tape, because this helps me see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches when I'm cutting things. It's just a little bit more, especially for those people that wear glasses like me. You need that little bit more visual. So we're going to start off, and I've got some of these I've used and some I haven't, but that's okay. We're going to do some cutting, and we need to do 3 1/4. So always make sure that you look at your image to see which way it's going as well. So we want 3 1/4 inch, and I'm going to do it in inches because you don't have that 0.8 or 0.2. So 3 1/4, and we're going to turn it around at 3 1/4. And you can't see me, can you? Okay, let's turn it around this way. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. 3 1/4. Line that up and cut it. Oh God, that blade feels so much better. So you can use either side. That's what I love about the double-sided paper. So we can do 2 of them, because we can do them opposite, or we can do them the same. So that's okay. So 3 1/4 again. Wrong blade. Okay, so we've got 2 of them. So we're just going to put this piece aside. I'm just going to put it back in my packet, because this way I keep it all together. And I'm going to have a look and see. Oh, I like the spots. Have I got spots on that one? What have I got on this one? I've got some here that are cut. Oh, this one's nice. It's like got more black in it than white, and then you've got this way as well. So once again, I would come this way, because if you want to use this side, it's going to be facing the right way. So we're going to line this up at 3 1/4. Now we need 9 squares, and I'm just taking my time, because I know we've got a lot of newbies been watching, and they say they're finding it really hard to keep up. So I'm just going a little bit slower, just so that you can sort of see what we're doing. Okay, so you can sort of see you've got flowers on this side, you've got a pattern on this side, flowers on that. So we've got 2 of them. We might do 3 of that black one, I think, because you've got enough room for that one to do 3. So let's do 3. And let's go 3 1/4. And you've got enough to do another one on this strip. So let's do another one. I'm not sure if we'll use it, but I think we might. 3 1/4. Okay. And then we're going to go with, oh, excuse me for a minute. Then we're going to choose another colour, another pattern or design in here. You could do, we're going to do 2 pages, but we're only doing 1 today. So you can use the others for your other side. So that's not a problem. Let's see. We've got spots here. I like the spots. And it's another one that's a darker image, but then you've got the flowers on the other side as well. So have a look at your paper, see which way you think you should be cutting it. The black and this side's not going to matter. So 3 1/4. So we come down with that and turn it around and do 3 1/4. I know when you're scrapbooking for the first time, it's very hard. Now, this is a great one for scraps as well, because how many of us have those little scrap squares? And I've been asked, can you share a scrap one? I mean, I could have used scraps for this today, but I wanted to just share using paper from the Designer Series paper pack, just so that you sort of can see how to cut it. Where with scraps, it's a little bit different because sometimes they're a little bit different. So let's just go through here and have a little looky to see what else we have in here. So we have this one. I think I've already got some of this cut up here, which I have. This is quite lovely, this one, because you can cut out these flowers by hand and use them on the front of a card, or you can actually cut them out and use them on your scrapbooking page, which I might do, but then I did choose a stamped as well because it's got some cute little flowers that we're going to do on the base. So have a look again at this. One's got pattern both sides, so you've got your little leaf, so either your leaf's going down or it's coming up, so you need to have a look at that. 3 1/4. I think after we've done this one, we might need to count how many squares we've got. By 3 1/4. Tell me in the comments, are you a scrapbooker? Do you love to scrapbook? It's lovely to do some scrapbooking. Now, this one, the idea came, or I should say I'm casing the idea from, because I thought it was a simple one, from one of the Stampin' Up retreats that we did, which was really good. So let me count how many I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we've got our 9. So let's start with that to start off with. So let's go back to our 12 by 12 paper, because we need to do a little bit of stamping on this first. I'm having my coffee. Who's having a coffee? Is anyone having a coffee? I needed a coffee this morning. I've been busy. Time just flies when you're having fun creating. If you see my table, oh my God, I've been working on my June schedule. My June schedule. So I've been getting a lot done for that. Don't forget, tonight we have our cancer fundraiser on tonight from 7 to 8 here on Teresa Brown Stamping. So don't forget to join in. Don't forget to take a selfie with your cuppa, post it up. We'll have some gifts to give away. Lots happening. So this is the Petals of Beauty, and I love this one because it's just got some nice little interaction images on it that you can use. So I'm going to go with the little flower because I think that's really cute. You could use anything else that you have in your stash, like little hearts or little whatever you have, but I'm going to keep it as a black and white theme for you. And we're just going to start stamping some little flowers on here. And we only want them really to the edge. Now I'm going to turn this around a little bit. Okay, so we want it down here. Maybe one over here. You can put them wherever you want. So I'm just going to do one here. Okay, so I'm going to hold that up so you can sort of see. So you can sort of see that I just randomly stamped some little black flowers around the edge. Not too many, but just a few. Okay, that just helps give it a start. It gives it a little bit, takes away that whole whiteness of the page. So it just puts a little bit of a touch on there without going overboard, which is a good thing. I'm just going to put my little flower back away because I have a habit of losing they get caught on everything else but what they're meant to. So the Petals of Beauty is the stamp set that I'm using, and I think it's on the Last Chance product, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and check on that for you. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a strip. So we can work out what we're going to do with that. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with the dots. I'm going to go with the dots on this one. And this one here, just going to find it. Just going to see if it fits right across. Yes. So I'm going to go with the dots because it's more solid. And I'm going to do about 5, I reckon, 5 inches. So I'm going to cut off 5 inches. Make sure you always got your paper right up against the top of the trimmer. Okay, so let's go with this one. And this one is going in to here. Sometimes you might put a flower where it gets covered. That can't be helped. And if that's the case, you can always stamp another one if you want to. Okay, let's grab our glue and put this piece down. How's everyone's morning been? Have you been busy like me? What have you been up to? Have you been shopping? Have you been... Oh, there's so much happening. Don't forget to tell your crafty friends about our Cancer Retreat tonight, because we're trying to aim for 3,000 in donations. This is the highest I've gone for donations. Normally I don't put down what I'm actually going for, but they asked me this year what I'd like to aim for. So that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping for 3,000, but don't mean to say we're going to get it. So now we're going to start placing our pieces on here. So I'm going to place a stripe. We're going to work out what we're going to do where. And I'm going to put it, I'm just looking for my pieces. So I think I might start with solid. No, I think I'll start with stripe. Stripe, solid. Yeah, okay. Let's do it that way. Stripe, solid, and flower. So just place them on a little bit so that you sort of get a bit of an idea of where you want them. So I might put this one here. I might put this one here. No, I might put the stripe over here. Stripe. Yeah, okay, stripe. And then we might go with the other side of the dot. So we don't want 2 flowers together. That's what I'm trying to make sure we don't have 2 flowers together. So we can go that way. Then on the bottom we can have a dot and a flower. So we've got 3 flowers going down that way. That looks pretty cool. Okay, so then you need to sort of work out roughly how you're going to do this, and you can measure this if you want to. So you can measure it from the edge. I think if I remember, it's about 1 inch from the edge. So you can bring it down 1 inch and 1 inch to get it going, or you can just eyeball it, whichever way you feel comfortable on doing it. You can have your stripes going whichever way you want to have them. Okay, so you can have them going up and down. I'm going to have to turn this around again. Sorry, guys. Let me just move my camera a little bit because